Recap, the Ice Dogs are in the meat of the NAHL schedule, and they're eating on Saturday night at the Dipper. The Ice Dogs reestablished themselves with a convincing 3-0 shutout victory over the Minnesota Magicians after winning 6-5 on Friday, and they had a 6-0 lead. The Ice Dogs proved how deep they were as Patrick Munson had his first shutout of the season with 24 saves on the night. Defenseman Nick Hens was named NAHL Midwest Star of the Week. He led the way with a goal and an assist. He helped on a Todd Burgess goal in the first, then he called his own number in the second. Kyle Lee finished it off with a goal just 23 seconds after the Hens score in the third. The Ice Dogs complete the three-game sweep and have an 8-point lead in the Midwest Division.
In the first two games, we didn't feel like we really played our game. To come out tonight, play a full 60, really feels good, and that's what we need to go into next weekend.
Ice Dogs have a three-game series against the Wenatchee Wild, and now we go to Nanook hockey. The Nanook hockey team came away with a point over the weekend after losing 3-0 to Bowling Green on Friday. UAF skated to a 1-1 tie on Saturday. The goalies barely blinked in this one as Tommy Burke made 31 saves for the Falcons and John Keeney made 26 stops for the Nanooks, including 13 in the third period. It could have been a 1-0 shutout win for UAF. Mark Cooper's goal for the Falcons came off of a bounce off of a ref in the first period. Tough goal there. But freshman Marcus Bassar's game-time goal came at the 7:44 mark of the third, his ninth of the year. Now the Nanooks stay on the road facing Northern Michigan this weekend. The UAF women's basketball team was coming off a huge win over GNAC leader St. Martin's on Thursday. They hosted the Western Oregon Wolves, who apparently didn't get the memo. The Nanooks came back from a 16-point deficit and had their first lead of the game with 7:31 to go, but the Wolves countered with a 10-2 run and did not give up the lead thanks to some clutch free throw shooting, going 10 for 10 at the line at the last 2.5 minutes of the game. And freshman guard Jordan Martishaw, she had a career high 19 points for the Wolves. Jordan Wilson, the talented freshman for UAF, she had 22 and 9, and Candace Prestwich added 18, a career best for her. Short-term memory for the Nanooks, though. They host rival UAA this Saturday at the Patty. The UAF men's basketball team, they were able to get a win on the road. The Nanooks shot 70% in the second half and closed the game on a 19-9 run to defeat Montana State Billings 79-70. It's the first win at MSUB in almost 3 seasons for UAF. Ronnie Baker filled the stat sheet, leading 4 players in double figures with 18 points, 7 assists, and 4 steals. It was the first time in a long time 2 interior teams met in the final of a basketball tournament in Anchorage. That happened on Saturday as Monroe and West Valley met for the first time this season in the Diamond Prep Shootout title game at Diamond High School. West Valley did well in the first half with a 1-3-1 defense. Despite hardships offensively, Monroe, though, they still led 30-21 at the half, but it was the lowest lead they've had at halftime all year. However, the Rams outscored the Wolfpack 38-19 in the second half to win this one 68-40. West Valley was led by Trayvon Brackett, his 9 points and 5 boards, while David Stepovich had a game-high 18 points and 5 assists for the Rams. Monroe out-rebounded West Valley by 14, and they also had 24 second chance points. The Rams got the title, but both teams made their presence felt in a tournament that featured some of the top teams in the state.
We're just that much better, we're getting that much better going, when it comes to March, we can be that much better. We're just getting better every game.
Like I said, that's the best team in the state. So, if we're handling some of the pressure and doing some good things, then that's definitely something we can see and try to build on.
Basketball in Fairbanks has not been something that people have respected. I can tell you that. And I think now that's changing.
The interior was represented well on the all-tournament team. Monroe Scooter Bynum, he was named Diamond Prep Shootout MVP. He also won the Mount McKinley Bank Holiday Classic MVP. Joining him were Tyler Wells and David Stepovich of Monroe and Charles Sudduff and Daniel Hornbuckle of West Valley. The Joe T Classic is next for the Rams this week, while the Wolfpack will take on Juneau on Wednesday. And before we get to this week's I-5, I'll go over how you can vote for the Play of the Week. Here are the options. You can send me a tweet on Twitter at KTVFJoeCook. You can now email me at joecook@KTVF11.com. Watch the I-5 on the KTVF 11 Sports YouTube channel and comment on the video for the Play of the Week. You can also go on Facebook, search for the KTVF Fairbanks Facebook page, and find the I-5 post on the KTVF Facebook page and comment there. Now, here's the I-5.
Number 5, check out Tyler Wells going behind the back for the layup against West in the Diamond Prep Tournament. More on this game in a bit. At number 4, Austin Heineken of Hutchinson rips one in net for the opening score for the Hawks in their 3-2 win over Glen Allen on Saturday. At number 3, Patrick Munson, the Munster, with a 24-save shutout performance. First of the year for him, the Ice Dogs win 3-0 on Saturday and sweep the Magicians in 3. At number 2, Scooter Bynum, the fast break one-hand jam in Monroe's 88-56 win over West on Friday at the Diamond Prep Shootout. And at number 1, Mr. Clutch, Tyrese Washington, with the game-winning putback with 1.5 seconds left, vaulting the Wolfpack to a 50-48 win over Grace Christian in their opener of the Diamond Prep Shootout. They trailed 36-19 in that game. Now, log on to the KTVF Facebook and YouTube pages and tell me which one of these is the play of the week.
The I-5 Sports Report is brought to you by Adient Orthopedic Physical Therapy.
And that's it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Your Full with the Forecast is coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.